Seems we have some questions.
Yeah, a lot of them. First one, who will die first, SEO specialist or just SEO? I said Google, but actually, it's the biggest upvoted question. So who will die first? Hi everyone. It seems I'm alone. Merhaba. I'm not late. I'm not late because I've been used to Istanbul people who are always late, and they tell me it's fine, it's Istanbul, we cannot be on time. Hoş bulduk. So yeah, people
Are you driving to home or what?
No, I'm not driving. I'm lost in the southern west part of France, and this is the only place with network and tranquility so that I can do my webinar. So you're with me in the woods, like there is nobody, and maybe there will be some hunters. So if you hear gunshots and see me dodging, then until my camera is open, it's fine.
Nice. So how are you?
So, and you, Onur, what is this stylish and luxury place?
It's my home, man.
Oh, I can't see no rooster.
No rooster, because it's my so yeah, this is my home office in Cat.
Yeah, it's second home. Okay, wow. And the third home in Tarabya, right?
No, it's in Kuzguncuk. Because it's yours.
Afiyet olsun.
Eyvallah.
Okay, so are we waiting for Shahin maybe?
I really have no idea. He told me that he won't go online and he left this stage to us, so maybe we can just wing it, or I don't know what to do. I'm just stuck here and waiting for a miracle to happen, but yeah. So let me check our audience. I really wonder where are they coming from. So it seems like we have people from retail industry like Forever New and Demsa and some MediaMarkt, Edelkron, mostly retailers it seems, and some AI here. So we better be careful on our
words.
Claims. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
So that they won't cherry pick and bash us on Twitter or other social networks. Don't buy links, guys.
Okay, so there is a go from Boost Academy. Okay, Onur, you can start. So we can start. So the title of for talk is unusual and profitable SEO techniques, right? So let's start with introducing each other maybe. So I'm Kevin Richard. I'm French. I'm also Turkish since a couple of months, maybe more, since March. I come to Turkey very often. I'm a SEO consultant at the beginning. And I've been also a website owner and a tool creator. And I've given some SEO talks about mainly the importance of backlinks and domain authority. And you are Onur.
Yeah, I am Onur. I worked as an SEO manager at iProspect for a couple of years, but before that I have some web businesses that have started during my high school years, and now I work for Mnet. Mnet is a programmatic media buying agency. it has no relation to it has no relation with SEO, but as a guy who learned SEO during high school years and who were able to monetize his traffic, I also joined this webinar as an SEO. If you
so the idea, the main idea, in order to explain to the audience, is that the thing is, we know we have talked about a couple of I said technique, but it's not like a small and cool hack. It's maybe strategy. We have witnessed strategies done by big brands and newspapers and all, in order to rank easier on Google, and in order to make money out of it. So we thought maybe it would be cool for the audience to learn about it. Maybe if you already know about these strategies, maybe have more examples. I would just like to answer to a message. It's only 9 o'clock in France, so I'm not in the Juma, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So okay, so the main thing I've been talking recently in my SEO talks were the importance of domain authority. So the domain authority, let's sum it up a little bit with the domain strength. Okay, when you do SEO, it's mainly the number of backlinks you have, which are pointing towards you, the incoming links that your domain may have. So on this topic, I think we can all agree that the biggest number of links are mainly the governmental websites, but we cannot do anything with a governmental website, and also the newspapers, right? These we can witness a lot of big metrics on these domains. So when we talk about domain authority, we have several different metrics that we can talk about. We can use either the Moz metrics, so it's domain authority and page authority. We can also use the Majestic Flows metrics, so it's trust flow, citation flow, and also the number of referring domains and backlinks. And we can also talk about, maybe we can mention the Ahrefs metrics. I don't know them very well, but I think we all get the point. The thing is, when you look at these big websites, let's say Hürriyet, Milliyet, Sözcü, Sabah, and websites like that, they always have big metrics because everyone is linking towards them. They are gaining lots of backlinks, even from the international websites. So the thing is, also edu domains. Okay, so these also are nice authoritative websites, generally speaking. I consider them a little bit like governmental website. For me, it's a little bit similar. It's not, but I fold them in the same category because you cannot open your own edu website, not easily, and it's very hard to have deals with them, but sometimes you can make some deals. For example, I've been giving sometimes I've been teaching SEO in a French university, and then I asked the webmaster of the university, hey, I would like to put the notes online. Can you open me an account on your edu website? And I've been able to have like a WordPress blog on a big university on which I could post anything I want. But of course, it's you cannot post everything. So the thing is,
by the way, Kevin, in Turkey, there are some university websites who give blogs to their students. For example, one of the most popular in Turkey, which is ODTÜ, they give access to their students and they can easily create blogs based on WordPress. And I noticed that some of those guys sell links from them.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Turkish style.
Yeah. So there are always a like shady way of acquiring backlinks.
Yeah.
And in Turkey, they're not that not aware of the stuff going on around edu domains, and some of the well-known universities just share access to blogs, and university students can easily create directories within those domains.
Okay. So in order to answer, no, there is no sunum, there is no presentation, because we have been asked not to prepare a sunum. We have been asked to just talk freely and openly and have like this conversation, because I think the other sessions were like one person introducing a subject, a topic. But here, since we are talking together, it's there is no presentation. So the thing is, you start with a big domain, and then you will. So there is also a way to get authority on your domain name. It's by creating something which is revolutionary and gaining lots of backlinks. But frankly, I've almost never witnessed it. I've never witnessed someone who is starting from zero and launches his website and then gets instantly incredible amounts of backlinks.
But in this States, when you share something valuable, create something valuable, maybe a freebie or, I don't know, explanatory videos or some research, I noticed that in the US, news corporations or any publication just get it and you backlink to that page. But in Turkey, they just share the link, but it's not an anchor text. It's just a link, like kevinrichard.com, but it's in text. So in Turkey, it's even harder.
Yeah.
So we, for a travel company, we created an infographic like 4 or 5 years ago. They actually had it and they published it in the Europe, and I went ahead and translated it to Turkish. And then I published it on my personal websites and then promoted it, and some other websites also noticed it, and even onedio.com shared it. It's got lots of shares. Also, it's got mentions, but mentions that are not anchor links, not links. And then we went ahead and got in touch with those guys, and we have this 5 liras or 10 liras coupon code. If you just link it, we'll share this coupon with you so that you can get discount on your next travel ticket. So in Turkey, you have to work a lot to just
to buy links.
Get links.
Let's say this, to buy links. It's fine. I think there is a question for you.
For me?
Yeah, in the chat.
It's Hakan.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's Hakan. Okay, all right.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he's serious or just trying to mess things up.
Yeah. Okay.
For now, and then we can get back to that question.
Okay, so the thing is, there is also a way to get a big authority website, is also by buying an expired domain, and an expired domain, so a domain which is owned by someone, and then you will buy it in some very famous services, and it's like an auction, and the biggest auction you pay, the biggest bidder is the one who gets the domain. So we have seen this. I've witnessed it in France with a political domain. So it's very fun. It's actually the Far East. Yeah, it's the extreme right political party in France. So yeah, it's Marine Le Pen. So she's a notorious extreme right populist in France, and also she has dropped her domain. She left it. So it's her name basically, Marine, and 2017, because we had a poll last year, and so she left her domain, and it's a guy who came back, who bought her domain, and who started to create some articles with promotion of Amazon-friendly articles. So like, what is the best baby stroller? What is, I don't know, the best drone? And stuff like that. And what is fun is that the domain had more traffic when it has been flipped into a Amazon review domain than before, when it was a political website. And so there are, and it's still ranking. It has been dropping a little bit, but now it's ranking even better. So what is strange is that before you had a completely different topic. It was political. It was stuff about the election and the introducing of her program, political program. But afterwards, it has been completely flipped into something totally irrelevant, like Amazon stuff, Amazon review products, and it works. So I'm not saying that it's something good, that it's something we should be always be copied and duplicated. But I'm saying that it usually works. Also, another example that I had was the French equivalent of the Diyanet, the Turkish Diyanet. So we have a French equivalent, and it has been left, and it's a locksmith. So it's çilingir in Turkish. It's a locksmith who bought it and instantly ranked on every single French city. So it was like çilingir Paris, çilingir Lyon, locksmith Lyon, locksmith Paris, locksmith Lille, and other cities like that. So I'm really stressing the importance of the domain authority. I'm giving as an example very shady and risky examples, but it's only in order to introduce the what we are going to talk about in a couple of minutes with the newspapers and all. But yeah, domain authority, I don't know if you of course you may have examples on your side on domain authority websites, and maybe flipping the topic of website. Onur.
Sorry? Yeah, you asked about flipping. I didn't understand the whole question.
I was talking about SEO, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about the two examples I had, two amongst a big number of examples I had in France with big authority websites. So the first one was the Marine Le Pen website, and the second one was the French Dianet. So yeah, I mean, buying a big domain name. Oh, I've been also testing stuff like that with e-reputation, online reputation management in English. And yeah, I mean, you buy a domain name, you put some stuff online about your client, your final customer, and it ranks immediately in the first page. So do you have examples of flipped website like that with expired domains or stuff like that?
I generally buy established websites with quality backlinks.
Yeah.
Like on my previous newsletter, I talked about a website about color psychology and how I enrich the content and add some sections like hair colors and some poop colors, like what does green poop, what does yellow poop means, etc. And yeah, thanks to the quality of backlinks from thanks to the quality of backlinks, I was able to rank for those keywords too. For example, hair colors, they have very high search volume, and then they started to appear on the results, although the actual website has no relationship with fashion or styling. It worked out. So you can always like have this website, let's say a news website, and then you can add some more sections and then add extra income to your source. For example, yesterday I met with some guys who started a blog in 2012, and they ended up getting traffic from SEO. They realized that some people are giving links to them, and then they created more viral content, and they got lots of shares from Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest and other channels. And then their exposure on search engine results has increased dramatically. And now that it's actually a website about engineering, like cool stuff, inventions, and other stuff. Now they have added that section about reviews. They review cool gadgets and they monetize it using Amazon affiliate. And they added another section called job listings. And then they list job listings and get paid for, let's say, 30-day job listing, etc. If you have this quality domain with quality backlinks from valuable sources, and then you can always enrich your content with relevant topics, and then you can monetize it and get easily ranks on search results.
Yes.
Also, Daily Mail, I guess. In the UK, dailymail.co.uk has subdomain called Voucher Codes.
Exactly.
Dailymail.co.uk. Yeah.
So the thing is that in this industry, in this field, the biggest websites with the biggest metrics are the newspapers. If you leave the edu and gov domains, then you have the newspapers who are really well established. And the thing is that these newspapers have been, at least in France, they have been searching, they have been craving for money for years. They have tried different business models with advertisements and also freemium domains, freemium offers, like a part is free, but then you have to pay for the rest. And what they have started to realize is that they can monetize their huge metrics. I'm not talking about traffic. I'm not talking about exposure. I'm only talking about SEO metrics. So in this strategy, they have started to create some subdomains like Voucher Codes. I mean, in France, At the beginning, there was some promo code and voucher codes leaders in the sector. And there is a guy who came and went to all of the newspapers and he told them, hey, leave me a subdomain and we'll split the revenues. Just leave me a subdomain. You will link from all of your domain to this subdomain, and the subdomain will be exactly like promo code dot name of the newspaper.com. And now on every single promo code query, you have between 50% up to 80% of search results in the first page, which are owned by newspaper. So, I mean, the newspapers are here to, I don't know, talk about economy, politics and stuff. And then they are realizing that they can actually earn money with these promo codes. And they also have started to do Amazon stuff, like what we call MFA, so made for AdSense or made for Amazon web subfolders. Like I have an example, but it's in French, so please use a translation service. So I've tested it. So as you can see, this is an article in the biggest French newspaper, like a historical one, and they are using some promoted content, and they are linking to Amazon. So I mean, the newspapers are using all of their big metrics in order to rank on different stuff, and I think this is one of the unusual strategy, which is becoming more and more usual. It's like if you go to a big authority website, maybe a newspaper, or maybe it can be something else, and I will talk about something else later. You can make a deal. Like I also have a friend in the promo code, in the coupon industry, and he goes to every website he can, and he tells them, look, just give me one URL, one page. I can host my shit on it, and we will split the revenue together. And he's going to every single website, and he started to rank on promo code Amazon with a philosophical website, because the authority, and also something about learning how to drive. And so he's always doing this. It may be risky, of course, but more and more now the newspaper are creating clusters, topical clusters, so that they can be more legitimate on different on these industries, like promo codes and all.
In Turkey, we had a similar example. You know Turkcell, right?
Yeah.
Turkcell had this Genç Turkcell campaign or stuff, and then they registered a domain called gnc.deals.com, like gnc teklif.com olması lazım. And then and it expired, and the guy registered it, and then just created a coupon site on it, and he used to rank for all the keywords related to coupon industry, like say eBay coupon or some other retailer coupons. And he dominated the search for a while, and then I don't know what happened to the site, but it dropped dramatically.
Yeah.
So there are always opportunities like that.
Yeah, but it can be risky. I think we should stress this also, that it can be. But I mean, even white hat SEO is risky anyway. So from one day to another, you've done everything the right way, but Google decides that no, you're not deserving to rank anymore. And yeah, also you can have lots of opportunities in order to monetize this. So, for example, I've seen a couple of Turkish websites that have like newspapers that have started to create subdomains totally unrelated to their industry. Like, for example, hürriyet.com.tr has started to create Hürriyet Auto. I've seen also Milliyet, which has created Milliyet Emlak. Also Sabah with Sabah / Sofra, which is a recipe website. So the thing is, when you are a big authoritative website, authority website, you will try to you just have to create a subfolder or a subdomain and link it in a nice way so that you can instantly start being visible on another industry. There is also, I've noticed this yesterday, sarısayfalar.sabah.com.tr, which is a classified or a listing website.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there are some job listing subdomains and stuff like that. And yeah, another example that I had witnessed directly is a domain which was talking about the wedding dresses and stuff. So it had lots of incoming links, and there was this deal with this guy who said, hey, just give me a subdomain. So it was maybe it was a wedding dress, something like greenweddingdress.com, and the guy went and said, just give me a promo code .weddingdress.com. And yeah, the domain name, I've seen it in the US SERPs. It started to rank dramatically. Afterwards, these kind of techniques are not 100% bulletproof. As we're seeing this, it can completely collapse overnight. Yeah, but it's unusual and it's also profitable. Also, we wanted to talk about so the purchase guides. So we talked about the promo codes and the purchase guides, and always related to these big websites, which can be either expired, either live. Also, there is an extreme example. It's extreme, frankly. So I'm not advising to do so, and I've never did this, but I've witnessed this a lot. It's for illegal stuff like Viagra and stuff like that. Yeah, I've seen it a lot in France. So the guys are directly hacking websites, like educational websites, and they are hosting their boutique online on this domain directly. Like they are going to a university, they are hacking the university, and then they are hosting their Viagra shop in a subfolder, and they are cloaking it so that only the people which have a referral from Google can see it, and not the webmaster. It's really shady, but yeah, it works. Yeah, I wanted to check, but if I start to type Viagra on my browser and my wife notice, so okay, I will not check it. Do this on your computers. So yeah. Oh, and also in Turkey, I think there are some tricky domains, right? If you want to buy expired domains. There was this big website, big domain. I saw it, and I think maybe you saved my life by telling me not to buy it. So I was going on expireddomains.net, I guess, and I said, hey, let's buy a Turkish domain. And I saw this domain with big metrics, like 3,000 referring domains and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I will buy this. And I told you, hey, I found this big domain. It was taraf.com.tr. And then you were like, oh no, man, I advise you not to buy this one because
Yeah.
you may get into a real trouble. So yeah, afterwards I've checked the interiority of the domain, and I understood that it was not the smartest move to buy a domain which may be associated to some illegal stuff. So I passed on this one. But yeah, I'm as I've seen in Turkey, you have to first file a trademark before buying a Turkish domain, right?
Yeah.
But then I checked the trademarks on this very domain, and I've seen that some people have started to file a trademark which is called Taraf, and it was related to Tatil stuff, like Tatil guide. And maybe they are waiting a little bit before buying it, but some other people have already started to have the same idea. But maybe one is waiting before moving. I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah.
So seems we have some questions.
Yeah, a lot of them. First one: who will die first, SEO specialist or just SEO? I said Google, but actually, what? It's the biggest upvoted question. So who will die first?
Yeah.
Actually, the thing is, Google is shrinking opportunities more and more, like by giving direct answers, and in the SERP, like you was typing something and Google just give you the answer, and it's getting upvoted more and more. Yeah, just troll. It's fine. I can handle trolling questions. It's okay. So opportunities are shrinking more and more, but still, SEO is it's where you find the biggest return over investment if you compare it to AdWords and stuff. I mean, it's exactly as asking who will die first, the AdWords budget or the SEA opportunities. I mean, it's always trying to get opportunities from what we can do. So I mean, I've been witnessing since approximately 10 years. I'm in the SEO field industry. Every single year there is a new post that says SEO is dead. Every single year there is a guy that comes and say, okay, this time it's really done. SEO is really dead. And still I'm here. And still I mean, my websites are creating revenues, and still my websites are working, and my clients are doing good. So of course there is more and more competition and less opportunities, which is paradoxically a great opportunity for SEO specialists, because if you have more and more competitions, then the SEO specialist can come and say, hey, maybe I can help you, maybe I can try to solve your SEO problems and stuff. So who will die first? I really can't answer, but the only thing I can say is it's not for now. I like for 10 years I've been hearing that SEO is dead, and no, it's not.
I guess SEO specialists will die first, and then SEO will die. And I am very pessimistic. I'll talk pessimistic, but SEO is in the death process. It's not dead, but it's dying.
But man, we are all in the death process since we're born.
Yeah, but let me argue.
Okay.
SEO specialists will die because web is evolving. Like we have this PVAs, we have this JavaScript-based stuff, and the techniques have changed. And what I believe is that conventional SEOs will not be able to catch up with these updates, and they will be eliminated, or they will have to get more technical. Like they'll have to understand how JavaScript works, or what PWA is, or how Angular or other similar frameworks work. And why I believe SEO will die is because Google ads already, actually they are not ads. They're just what you are looking for. Let's say you are looking for a Nike shoes, and then you are given price, and you'll be presented with the best ads that's already had the best probably conversion rates, UX, and had the best metrics. Like the ads on the top are always, not always, but they are there because they bid it high for those keywords. Also, their metric, their quality score is high. So Google proved that these ads work for users, and then they put them on the top, and they lower their bid prices for those specific brands. So users can find what they are looking for through ads, and the behavior is evolving towards mobile. And when you just search for something, I know it's classic cliche, but the results are the above the field is filled with ads which are quite relevant and which provide the best user experience. If it's not a purchase behavior, let's say you are looking for an information, then above the fault field is filled with an answer. Like if you ask for something, you get the answer directly, and then you don't have to click onto that website which provides the information. You get what you are looking for. And Google will become an answer machine. Like you won't just, it's not a link finding machine, but an answer machine where you just ask questions either through voice or your keyboard, and you get answered directly. And yeah, that's why in the long term we won't need SEO, because Google gives direct answers to questions. If it's not a question, contextual question, and if it's a purchase behavior question, then it shows you the best ads. And I forgot what I was going to tell. And it will evolve. It will evolve more technically, and then it will be able to easily understand the websites with a complex structure, and technical issues may be eliminated then. And then in the future, I guess we won't need SEOs or SEO, because we are in an era where things are evolving very swiftly, and Google is the pioneer of these inventions or these improvements, and they will somehow find a way to crawl your website, understand your website, and they won't need SEOs to fix the broken websites or stuff. Because as SEOs, why we are here to help Google understand our websites, help it crawl our websites, we do what Google wants us to do. So because we just find solutions for what Google can't understand. But after a couple of years, maybe Google will be able to understand all this stuff, and SEO is that.
Yeah, it's science fiction. Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
I think we'll agree to disagree.
Okay.
Okay, so let's continue with the two most upvoted questions, which are the one from Emre and also the one from Can. So let's start with Emre because he was the first. E-ticaret sitelerinde nasıl bir link inşası? I think it's for you, this one, right?
For me, ticaret sitelerinde nasıl bir link inşası uyguluyorsunuz? Kategorilerini ürünün Google sonuçlarına düşmeye başladığı sürekli değişiyor. Bir ürün kategorisi sıralama oluyor. Yani bence burada internal link ile alakalı sıkıntı olabilir. Ve kategori başlık ve description'larınız, kategori içeriğiniz ve ürün içeriğiniz birbirine çok yakın olabilir. Ve kategori sayfanızı diğer sayfalardan yeterince link vermek yerine belki ürün sayfanızda daha fazla link veriyorsunuzdur. Hem internally hem externally. Bu yüzden hani Google'ın kafası karışıyor olabilir. Atıyorum bir tarafta Adidas koşu ayakkabıları diye bir kategoriniz var. Diğer tarafta da işte Adidas XYZ koşu ayakkabısı diye bir kategoriniz var. Başlıklar da ürün sayfanız var. Başlıklar da aynı. Burada çok fazla bence keyword match ettiğinden ve yeterince kategori sayfası diğer sayfalardan beslenmediğinden Google böyle hangi sayfayı indeksleyelim konusunda ya hangi sayfa öne çıkaralım konusunda kafası karışıyor olabilir bence. Burada hem internal link yapınıza hem de kategori sayfanızdaki içerik yani alakalı içerik alakasına ve ürün sayfanızdaki unique'liğe, özgünlüğe bence dikkat etmenizde fayda olabilir ama spesifik olarak siteye bakmak lazım. Yani çok genel bir yorumla söyledim bunu.
I can say an example. I can say an example of this. I had a website for which was selling mountain articles, and what we did was creating a blog and creating a blog post with all of the best products in a category. It was like trail shoes, like you know the shoes in order to go into the mountain. And we created a blog post on this, and we massively linked it, and then we did links towards the different products we had and the category also. And when every single product was removed, we updated the article and replaced the links with a link towards another product. So that's how we did. We had this deported linking strategy, and then we were doing this update because the guy is right. Like we cannot have. I mean, if you do lots of backlinks on a page that goes 404, because the product's not here anymore and stuff, it's pointless, I think. Yeah. Can we go to another question, or did you have something to say?
Yeah, we can go to
to Can maybe. Expert domain ile stratejisi hakkında ne düşünüyor? Bazı siteler bu tekniği kullanarak sırada anahtar kelimede ilk sırana giriyorlar. Bunun stratejisi nasıl olmalı? Yeah, it's but I think we talked about the expired domain.
Yeah.
And so we said, I mean, in my opinion, it works really great, but it's risky. So do not use this for
long-term strategy.
Exactly. But for churn and burn strategy, it can work great. Completely game and full Google very quickly. And also you can get penalized, not penalized or filtered, but you can get spanked by Google very quickly also. So I think it works, but it's really risky. Can we agree on this?
Yeah,
All right.
definitely. Voice search. Do you have a specific optimization for voice search? How to track voice search on Google Analytics?
I don't. I'm not a believer in voice search. I know lots of people are like saying it's a revolution and are focusing their efforts on it, but I'm not doing this yet. So I cannot answer this question. I'm not entitled.
For voice search, I think the volume for voice search will also increase thanks to the personal assistant. Yani bence voice search için, yani voice search'in hacmi artacak çünkü Google bunu çok baskın bir şekilde kullanıcılarına yüklüyor ve bu kişisel asistan dediğimiz işte Cortana, Alexa, işte Google, Siri, bunların tamamında entegre bir voice search çalışıyor. Voice search ile ilgili track etme ile ilgili bir makale okumuştum ama tam hatırlamıyorum. Orada güzel bir AdWords script ile, SEO için değil de AdWords içinde. AdWords script ile aramanız voice'tan mı gelmiş, gelmemiş mi? Kelimeler voice araması mı değil mi? Onu çok güzel sort ediyordu. Ama Analytics'e nasıl ölçülüyor emin değilim. Belki device olarak atıyorum Cortana'ysa, gerçi o da olmayabilir de. Ona bakmak lazım ama mutlaka bir çözüm vardır. Bence voice search'in önü de açık. Çünkü dediğim gibi hani şeye olan talebi görüyorsunuzdur özellikle Amerika'da. Hani Alexa'lar olsun, özellikle Alexa diyorum çünkü en çok onu şey yapıyorlar, kullanıyor gibiler. Ondan sonra en son Google yine Google Home'la bu işe girdi. Siri'de galiba bir şey, Apple'da galiba bir şey var mıydı? Apple Home mu vardı? HomePod mu vardı? O tarz bir şey vardı. Bence hacmi artacak ve böyle takip edilmesi gereken bir hacme ulaşacak gibi. Yani bu desktop'tan mobile'a, işte mobile'dan da belki komple böyle hands-free işte voice'a geçme konusunda ilerleyebilir. Ama buradaki şey nasıl olacak mesela? Hani sen trafik alabilecek misin voice search neticesinde? Bu da muamma. Yani sen diyeceksin ki işte Alexa diyeceksin, ne bileyim Amazon'daki en ucuz Nike koşu ayakkabısının fiyatını belki de sallıyorum ama bunu soracaksın. O sana direkt cevabı verecek. Sen de işte belki al diyeceksin ona. O direkt satın alacak falan. Hani burada yine optimizasyon nasıl olacak? Neyi optimize edeceğiz? Çok emin değilim. Bununla ilgili de güzel PDF'ler gelmişti çalıştığım şirkette globalden ama çok şey yapmadım, böyle ilgilenmedim. Ama bence voice search de böyle aşırı push edilen teknolojiler tarafından push edilen bir özellik. Özellikle burada Microsoft öne çıkıyor. Çünkü Cortana'da zaten Bing var. Siri'de Bing vardı. Alexa'da Bing var. Yani burada Google biraz daha geri planda kalmış durumda. O yüzden belki eğer bir optimizasyon yapılacaksa da Google'a göre değil, Bing'e göre yapmak gerekebilir. Ama tracking konusunda çok şey değilim.
I will add.
Emin değilim.
Yeah, please end your sentence. I will add something important to you.
It's done.
Okay, so I would like to add some very important link. This is why I don't believe in Alexa and voice search and shit. Look at this link. Surprise, no one buys thing via Alexa. So I think it's just irrelevant and not important for me. But maybe it can evolve later. But I that's why I don't like to focus my effort on this. So it's just
yeah. The thing is, tech companies want your living room. Yani
yeah.
Teknoloji şirketlerin tamamı, bu Facebook'un mesela son yaptığı Son ürettiği ürün de oydu. Bir şekilde sizin oturma odanıza girip hani sizin direkt iletişim kurduğunuz bir cihaz yaratmak istiyorlar. Bu belki Alex olur, bir Facebook'un şey olur. Hani bir şekilde sizin datanızı almaları lazım oradan yani. Onu kaçırmak istemiyorlar. Yani bence şu an kimse almıyor. No one buys today, but it's a transition process. In future, I guess everyone will have, not everyone, but most people will have it. Think like dash buttons of Amazon. Like almost everyone in the States have it.
We'll see, we'll see. Son sorum, içerik yazarken en çok dikkat edilmesi gereken şey nedir? Anahtar kelimeler nasıl kullanılmalıdır? For me, the thing is when I have some redactor that are working for me, I never tell them
Bitti galiba. Galiba yayının başında bahsettiği avcılar buldu. O zaman ben devam edeyim. O soru yine Kevin'a kalsın. Burada şey var. Burada Eda'nın bir...
Sorry. I was saying that I never tell my writer to use specific amounts of keywords or to I just ask him to be the best result ever on the result page. Like if you're writing something about the baby strollers, just go to every single blog and use every single review from real moms so that you can be 100% the best result ever. I don't give them any info about the content length. Just maybe sometimes I tell them do a short article or do a very long post, but I never give any info about how to use keywords and all. It's my point of view. I don't want to mix with the writing process.
Burada ya aslında içerik yazarken en çok dikkat edilmesi gereken şeyler böyle apayrı bir session olabilir. Yani apayrı bir sunum olabilir. Ama yani içerikte bu arada ben mesela hani backlink mi deseler, mesela Eda orada bir soru sormuş. Backlinklerin önemi azaldı mı demiş. Bana mesela sorsalar backlink mi deseler, içerik mi deseler, eğer Amerika pazarını hedefliyorsanız ben içeriklerim yani. Ama Türkiye pazarını hedefliyorsanız backlinklerim. Çünkü Amerika pazarında böyle neredeyse çok az backlinkle inanılmaz böyle kompetitif kelimelerde uzun bir süre boyunca hani içeriğimin kalitesinden ötürü böyle ilk sayfada listelenebildim. Diğer taraftan da mesela şey de olabilir. Atıyorum hani çok sağlam backlinkleriniz vardır ama içeriğiniz böyle derme çatmadır. Mesela onda da rank edemeyebilirsiniz ya da uzun süre kalamayabilirsiniz o yüzden. Bence backlink'in önemi İngilizce konuşan, ana dil İngilizce olan ülkelerde azaldı ama önemsiz kesinlikle değil. Ama azaldı. İçeriğin değeri bence daha fazla. Türkiye için konuşursak bence çok net backlink derim o Türkiye'de. İçerik yazarken dikkat edilmesi gereken bence en önemli husus özgün olması ve yani içerik nasıl yazılmaz diye sormak isterseniz işte bir tane haber sitesine girin. Orada bir dünya işte keyword stuffing yaptıklarını göreceksiniz. İşte Beşiktaş bilmem ne maçı ne zaman? Beşiktaş bilmem ne maçı hangi kanalda? İşte ondan sonra onu işte above the fold olana böyle ilk paragrafta yerleştirirler. Altlarına subtitle şeklinde yazıyorlar. Mesela bu içerik yazılmaması gereken içeriklerim ben. Ama bu sitelerde şey yapıyor işte. Hani bakıyorsun ilk sonuçlarda çıkıyor yani çoğu site. Yine de bence içerik yazarken özgün olmasına, gerçekten meta title'ın özellikle özgün olmasına ve bilgilendirici olmasına, ondan sonra structured bir içerik olmasına, yani maddelere ayrılmış Ondan sonra bilgilendirici paragraflarda yeterli bilgiler verilmiş. Hani bir konuyu böyle genişçe cover etmiş bir içerik olmasına özen göstermek gerekebilir. Onun dışında ben şeyi fark ettim mesela. Bu yine Amerika pazarında bir içerik sistem varken Instagram'la mesela Instagram embed linklerini koyduğum içerikler böyle iyi pozisyon almazken bu arada aynı şeyde, aynı dikeyde, aynı dikey demeyeyim, aynı domainde iki ayrı sayfa. Bir tarafta Instagram embed linklerini koyuyorum mesela. Diğer tarafta da Instagram'dan fotoğrafı alıp sisteme upload edip ondan sonra kaynak işte Instagram şu hesap diyorum. Mesela burada kendim direkt fotoğrafı alıp yüklediğim sayfa diğer sayfaya göre daha iyi pozisyon kazandı. Hatta bunu böyle birkaç kere daha denedim. Belki tesadüf olabilir diye. Gerçekten de bu şey oldu. Hani fotoğrafı ben kendi serverımda host ettiğim senaryoda daha iyi pozisyon oldu. Görseller kullanılmalı diyebilirim bu yüzden. Hani yani kullanıcının gerçekten oturup vakit geçireceği, okuyacağı, işte görsel varsa görsele bakacağı, video varsa video bakacağı bir içerik olması lazım. Bounce doğru bir tabir değil tabii içerik şeylerinde ama hani time on site'ın gerçekten yüksek olması faydalı olur.
So I think we are over. Oh, there is a one last question. Meta title. Sihirli bir kelimeniz var mı? Mesela only review updated. Yeah. Just in order, yeah, title is not a meta per se because it's just it's just a title tag, but I've seen a lot the use of the current month for coupons for the coupon industry. It's like everyone is updating their title tag like 3 days before the next month, so that when you type Amazon promo code, you have November in big characters. Also, what we have been using a lot was emojis, like a box, a tick, but it doesn't work anymore in some cases, at least in the title. It works in the description, but I don't know. I have no authority on this topic. I cannot really answer with some data.
Evet, yani burada çünkü title da neye göre yaptığınızı, hani hangi siteye, hangi dikeyde yaptığınıza göre çok değişen bir şey. Eğer mesela Kevin'in dediği gibi bir indirim sitesi, kampanya sitesi ise insanlar ne ararlar mesela? İşte Kasım ayı kampanyası, Kasım ayı işte marka fonu indirim fonu gibi. Hani değişken olarak orada tarih kullanır. Ama hani değişen bir mevzu bu title mevzusu. Ben içeriklerde genelde şu formatı yazıyorum. Ana keyword'ü yazıyorum şeyin title'ın en başına. Ana keyword'den sonra işte 2 nokta üst üste koyuyorum ve olayı açıklıyorum. Ne yapıyorum? Mesela burada yine geçen bültende yazdığım bir makale ilerleyeyim. Birdstone Colors diye bir makale var ve hedeflediğim keyword Birdstone Colors. Yani bu doğum taşı renkleri diyorlar. Burada mesela hedef keyword'üm Birdstone Colors olduğu için mesela şeyin en başına title'ın en başına Birdstone Colors 2 nokta üst üste işte ultimate işte your ultimate guide for işte Birdstone Colors, yani hani Birdstone doğum taşı renkleriyle ilgili muazzam bir kaynak ya da muazzam bir guide kaynak değil de işte ne derler guide rehber şeklinde ilerliyorum. Yani main keywords, ondan sonra secondary sentence diyorum ona. Önce şey yazıyorum, ana keyword'ü yazıyorum 2 nokta üst üste ve yine ana keyword'ü içerecek ya da secondary keyword varsa onu içerecek şekilde bir cümle yazıyorum. Yani izlediğim strateji bu ama belli dikeylere göre değişir.
So the last question will be very easy to answer. Black Hat deneyiminiz var mı? Backlink hakkında ne düşünüyorsunuz? There is a whole Russian network of hacked websites that are selling backlinks on a daily basis. I think it's SAPE, SAPE, and also Mainlink. I can't remember the names, but
Russia.
Yes, .ru.
Well,
sape.ru. Yes, is this one. So of course, since it's not very legal, I cannot advise to use it. If it's illegal, there is no debate, at least not on a stage recorded. But I've seen some friends who were using it. It works in some very specific situations, and of course, Black Hat. I've been testing it a lot, but it's only for test purposes. But of course, if you are a evden nakliyat or maybe Çilingir or some industries like that, maybe it will be mandatory. I don't know. I cannot really answer, but yeah, I think it's always funny to test techniques as long as you can't get into trouble. Like, don't hack a website or stuff like that.
Yani hackling, mesela bazıları head alanına falan koyuyorlar bu hacklink'i. Sen ön yüzde görmüyorsun, siteyi yazarken görmüyorsun ama arka planda böyle Google'ın taradığı şeklinde gözüküyor falan. Bence bu görünmeyen linklerin eskisi gibi şey yok. Bir ağırlığı yok. Çünkü Google'da atıyorum Fetch as Google dediğinizde Search Console'da bir render şeklini gösteriyor. Bir de Google'ın gördüğü, yani kullanıcının gördüğü şeklini gösteriyor. Mesela kullanıcının gördüğü senaryoda o link yok ama Google'ın gördüğü senaryoda o link var. Bence Google burada görünmeyen linki çok şey yapmıyor. Bence dikkate almıyor ama bence dediğim gibi. Zaten Google'ın açıklaması vardı çok eskiden, böyle hani görünmeyen içeriğinizi de biz ciddiye almıyoruz. Çünkü o görünmüyor. Bu tab'lerde falan açılan expand eden içerikler vardı ya. Onlara mesela şey yapmıyorlardı, böyle işte bu kullanıcıya görünmesi için kullanıcı aksiyonu getirdiği için biz aksiyonla birlikte görünen kontenti dikkate almıyoruz diyorlardı. Ne kadar doğru, ne kadar alıyor ya da almıyor bilmiyorum. Bununla ilgili testler vardı. Ama ben böyle hacklink'in eskisi gibi böyle hani uçan kaçan sonuçlar yarattığını çok düşünmüyorum yani.
Bitti.
Değil mi?
Biz teşekkür ederiz.
Biz teşekkür ederiz.
How do we end this? Like,
I don't know. Where is the moderator?
Yeah, moderator, where are you? Şahin Bey. Okay, so I think just like shut everything. Kapatma kalsın. Okay.
You have new fans here.
Okay. I think we need to kapat.
I guess we created a very natural environment. Like, I'm home and you're in your car. They're like either traveling with us or sitting next to me.
Yeah, do you want to come with me in the wood? Like, I don't know. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
I hope we answered your questions. I hope it had some value for you. If not, just send me insults. It's fine. I can handle them. If it was, then send us some, I don't know, some hearts or some smiling emojis or some money if you want. Some how do you say, some tip, bashish, right?
Wait, they want our chickens, my chickens. I need to show.
Yeah,
anyway,
it's dangerous, but I'm more dangerous than the place, so it's fine. Okay, it's going crazy. ETI. So Okay, so the guy has already started to pull out his iPhone, so we cannot do any.
Yeah, I was checking my Instagram. We got no followers and stuff, and I was like, "Yo, this webinars are working out." And I got no
Also,
followers.
okay, thank you everyone. Bye. See you later next time, maybe.
Thanks,
Bye,
everyone. It was really a pleasure to answer your questions. I hope you found it like helpful. I hope it didn't bore you guys. And thanks for being here. And hope to see you guys again.
And if you want to go to a nice place, then there is Onur's home. As you can see, it's stylish and all. Please go to his place. Bye.